Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was my first streaming day of the week, February 9th, 2024. A great day. Why? Because I had fun all day long. Everything that we did was super fun. On the podcast today, it was an extended segment all about my day off, talking all about the things that I did with my wife and how we basically was doing a lot of shopping and planning for the food for tomorrow's marathon and getting some booze for it. And also an idea for a big thing. Guess this. The return of DSP Tries It. Indeed, DSP Tries It returns tomorrow. Get this, I'm going to be trying Mr. Beast candy bars right here on the stream. That's going to be exciting, okay? I'm going to be honest about it, too. If it sucks, it sucks. If it's good, it's good. I'm going to tell you. So it was a really good podcast, talking a lot about my day off and stuff like that. Lots of chill vibes. First stream today was more Baldur's Gate 3, and let me tell you, I've actually really been enjoying Baldur's Gate 3 a lot recently. I think that this Act 2 content is pretty good. Today, we did a little bit more optional exploration and questing, found some other characters in the environment that I didn't know were there that I had missed at first, thanks to the help of the chat. And then we went ahead and went back to the Last Light Inn, and there was a whole big segment there. And then we went to the mausoleum, and that's where we are now. We've explored the mausoleum, and we actually headed inside, and inside is actually this thing called the Char's Gauntlet, and that's what we're doing right now. I'm being told it's very long. I'm being told Char's Gauntlet is a crazy long thing that kind of is like the finale of Act 2. Once you're done with that, you're almost at the very end of Act 2. So, we'll see how it goes, but had a great time with that. Again, the story's picking up. Lots of interesting things are happening every time I play. And I like the combat now with my party, the way that they're built, even using characters now like Karlak again for the first time in ages. We bought new equipment and everything today. Everything's working out really well in that regard, okay? So, good stuff on the first stream. The late stream tonight was Friday Night Fights, Tekken 8, and I went back to using King after basically not having used him in over a week. I watched about 90 minutes of gameplay footage last night to see what people are doing with him. And tonight I will say this. It certainly wasn't steamrolling, and it certainly wasn't beatdowns. From what I'm to understand, someone was counting, and I think they said at the end of the night I had 26 wins and 16 losses, or 29 wins and 16 losses. So I definitely won more than I lost, but I got beat up a lot. There were certain people who were around my level or a little higher who knew really interesting mix-ups and tricks with certain characters I had never seen before. I had a Nina who was doing like 2 hits and then delay and then a stagger move, and I would catch me every time and do a big combo after. There was a Lee who basically just kept doing these kick moves, and I just don't know what they are yet. I've faced like 2 Lees in the entire time I played online. So because of that, I don't really know what to do against these things. Do you block them? Do you block high-low? Can you hit after? I don't know. With a massive lack of knowledge, I get caught by stuff all the time, and I lose matches because of it, and it gets frustrated. I'll say this. Most of the people are, at this point, when I'm getting to people who are ranked around where I'm ranked, they're pretty decent. Not too many button spammers, but there are button spammers for sure. I am getting better. I actually did some better solid combos tonight. I actually caught the rolling death cradle combo throw, which is very hard to get in a match because most people break out of it. Someone didn't know how, and I actually nailed the rolling death cradle tonight, which is the first time I've ever landed it on a human. And I've only done it in the training mode, so that was cool. And overall, had a good time. And I'm improving. I know I'm improving. It's going to take a lot of effort to learn this game because I'm only playing it twice a week. There isn't massive demand for it like there was with Street Fighter 6. So I'm playing as much as I can. I am having a good time with it. So thank you all day today. Great streams. Had a ton of fun, and I cannot wait for more this week. But tomorrow is the big event, the first event of 2024, the first event we're actually doing since Christmas. It is my Super Bowl Bash, which may end up being an annual thing. This is the second time we're doing it, and we got a lot in store. Just listen to all this cool stuff that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be dressed up in NFL attire. I have 3 different NFL jerseys I'll be wearing over the course of the day, and a football helmet that I'll be taking on and off. Of course, I don't want to wear it all day. All you hear is echo in there, but maybe for certain parts. Booze. I got Long Island iced tea. I got a rum punch. I got some beers from last year. I'm not even kidding you. I have beers left over from last year. I'm going to drink and finish. Got a little bit of tequila. So I got some things I could drink over the course of the day. My wife's going to be making various food over the day, including these little pizza balls or bombs or something. Also, homemade quesadillas. And later on, she's going to make an 8-layer dip or 7-layer dip. And that's going to be cool because I'm going to have it all during the day. The 8-layer dip, I think I'm actually going to eat near when I do the simulated Super Bowl match, because that is right. In Madden 24, you guys are going to help me set it up. We're going to have the AI have the Kansas City Chiefs play the San Francisco 49ers, and I'm going to sit here eating my dip and drinking and commentating on it with all of you. We'll be talking as the match goes on, and we're going to be laughing at the suspense and everything as it goes back and forth. It should be pretty neat. In addition to that, I'm definitely doing some Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth gameplay. We're going to be playing at least 2 hours. What I want to do is unlock the NFL player in it. It would make sense to unlock the NFL player during the Super Bowl event. The problem is I don't have enough money, so we may have to go to this upcoming optional dungeon and grind in it for a little bit, which is cool because we just unlocked a bunch of new jobs I haven't even done yet. So we can try the new jobs, we can grind for money, we can level up, we can hopefully unlock the NFL player. That'll be a cool part. Multiplayer. I'm down for any multiplayer people want to see. Do you want me to go back to Call of Duty? Because they just had an update this week, I'll do that. You want to see some Tekken? I would be willing to do that. You know, whatever you guys want, I'll mess around in. And then lastly, that DSP tries it of the Mr. Beast candy, I think is going to be pretty neat. So, really awesome day coming up tomorrow. If you can make it, please do. Obviously, if you can come by and support the stream tomorrow, that would be amazing. You know, trying to recover from last month and all these fake memberships that are still piling in, which means I basically don't get much membership revenue on the channel anymore. It would be great to be able to recover from that somewhat tomorrow during this special event. If you like the content and you can support, please come by and do so, okay? Great day incoming. I cannot wait for tomorrow. Everyone, please have a good evening. I hope you enjoyed all the content. Also, it is now official. As of yesterday, all of that Dark Souls 1 gameplay that we reacted to over on DSP Throwback is all live. You can watch 2.5 hours of me reacting to my original Dark Souls 1 playthrough. People really seem to be enjoying it. If you haven't seen it yet, youtube.com/@DSP Throwback. You'll have a lot of fun watching that original run and my now modern reaction to it. I'm going to very shortly be putting up a poll, probably over the weekend, because not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, I'm actually going to be doing another DSP Retro Reacts stream over there, where I'm going to react to another classic playthrough. And you guys have been giving me some pretty interesting ideas on which one should be eligible. And I think I figured it out. I think it's going to be Red Dead 1 again, Dark Souls 1 again, Heavy Rain, and Bully, the original 2013 playthrough, the first time I ever played Bully. Unique playthrough because the first half is my old camera style, and then in the middle of the playthrough, I adopted direct capture, so it shifted over. What a mess. But I might have that, so those will maybe be the 4 games you guys will be voting on for the next Retro Reacts night. I think that would be pretty sweet. So that's coming, but I'll just give you a little preview here of stuff coming up, all right? Guys, everyone, please have a good night. See you tomorrow for a fun Super Bowl event all day long. Peace out. Have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye.